Hey YouTube, it's Dr. T stopping by for another quick video. This message today is for the young people. Please listen and listen very, very closely, okay? Do not throw your freedom away. Don't give your freedom away behind a firearm. Don't give your freedom away behind you just like popping off, just, acting irrational or just making really, really bad choices. So what prompted this video was I just saw a crazy news update that just blew my mind. And it maybe shouldn't blow my mind because I know these things happen all the time where, I'll just tell you the story. So the story is that there was a young woman who, went to a fast food restaurant and they messed up her order. She ended up getting upset. Someone in the store, threatened her, and the person said they had a firearm. They didn't show a firearm, but the young lady, who at the time was 19, had a firearm. So a fight ensued and she shot the other person. The crazy part is people think that nothing is going to happen to them when they act impulsively, when they just, make bad decisions. Because once you make these decisions, you can't take it back. You can't just say sorry and things go back to the way like they never happened. A life was lost and someone's freedom was gone. So this young lady gave away 25 years of her life. I just had a conversation with some young adults the other day about, just being mindful of how you react. People get mad. It's a normal reaction. People can get mad. You're entitled to be mad and upset about things, but how you go about expressing your anger, you've got to be in control. I always tell people the one that angers you controls you, okay? So this young lady, and I can't wrap my mind around it because it doesn't make any sense. And she gave away 25 years of her life because she just responded. She reacted. She didn't think. Then, I don't know what's going on my newsfeed today, but for some reason, YouTube has been sharing with me a lot of these stories. So we're talking about different ethnic backgrounds. We've got white, black, Asian, everything, Hispanic, everything. This younger generation, for some reason, you guys are just exploding. What is going on? And I can't even just blame young people because there are older people doing stupid stuff too. You cannot let yourself get so angry that you make these dumb decisions. Now, if you are under a certain age and you know that you cannot legally possess a firearm, why would you risk getting a gun charge for what? Do you know how much fun it is to be able to legally go to a range, shoot some firearms? It's fun. It's fun. Do you know how it feels good to be able to protect yourself in the event that your life is in danger? It's a good feeling that you know that you can be safe. You can keep yourself and your loved ones safe. What's not a good feeling is when you've got to go and you've got to sit in front. Let me tell you about this, right? Some of you keep saying, I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. And I keep telling you, I don't want either. Yes, it's better to be above ground than underground, and you get to live your life and be with your family. But who's to say that those people on the jury are going to give you a fair sentence? Okay? I've been on grand jury duty. You're not going to have a jury of your peers that one look like you, that may think like you. You may just end up giving your life away. And I just need people to understand that. Stop saying I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Okay? I mean, you can say what you want to say, but you got to understand, those people have the ability to send you away for the rest of your life. They have the ability to give you life, even if you were just defending yourself, even if you made a mistake, even if you're not completely in the wrong. But leaving your life in the hands of a juror, that's not something I want. That's not something I want. So my message to everyone, please, 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 don't let anybody beat you for your cool. Don't let, you know how many people mess up your food order? They're human. Do you know how many mistakes they make as a cashier or anyone providing any type of customer service? They're human. Mistakes are going to be made. But for you to act irrationally, pull a firearm or another type of weapon, and now lose your you're giving your freedom away for what? So please, it's fun to legally carry. It's fun to be able to go to the range and travel to different states and be in competitions and shoot and have fun with other people. Don't throw your life away, okay? Don't throw your freedom away. They're not just giving you a year or two, okay? They're giving life sentences to young people, okay? For whatever reason, YouTube is just sending this stuff. There's 16-year-olds being tried as adults, okay? There's even an old lady, she's in her 80s or something, 75 or 80, and she killed her husband. There's people out here, they're hurting. Their mentality is not in the right place. There's just so much going on. And I just want you guys to understand, please, please, do not give your freedom away. Walk that fine line. Just be righteous. Do the right thing. Avoid conflict at any cost. Me, I'm like, okay. I really hate arguing with people. I'm not going to go, and argue with you. I don't want to get physical with you because I know what I carry. And I know that they're not going to be lenient on me if I have to defend myself. They don't, especially here in New York. There are more rules for people who are legally carrying versus those who are illegally carrying. But either way, these bad decisions come with a very stiff, very harsh sentence. And I really don't want that for you. So please think twice before you make any rational decisions. Think twice before you let somebody, anger you to the point of no return. Because a lot of these people, they just kept saying, oh, I blacked out. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse to, just allow yourself to get in such rage or be so upset with somebody that you allow them to take your freedom. So again, please, I just want the best for all of you. And I just want you to maintain your cool, especially for you young people. Just wait a little bit. When you get a little bit older and you can legally carry, go through the steps the right way. When you do have your gun and someone wants to borrow your gun, give them a Nerf gun. Do not let anybody borrow your firearm and then put you in a situation. Again, those serial numbers go right back to you. They trace right back to you, okay? So please always do the right thing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.